Hello, everybody. Thanks for checking out Nexus Education. I just wanted to give you a little bit of backstory into what Nexus Education is from a practitioner point of view and ask some important questions to researchers who may be watching this video. I've been working on Nexus Education with a good friend of mine, Dean Dudley from Macquarie University in Australia, for the past several months. Although Dean and I have been connected on Twitter the past couple years, it wasn't until this past summer that we were able to meet in person for the first time. His family and my family were actually vacationing in Phuket, Thailand at the same time, so we were able to make plans to meet up so that our families could get together. And it was during this time that Dean and I had several discussions about physical education from both a researcher point of view, but also a practitioner point of view. I've been teaching almost 20 years now, and I would say the first half of my teaching career, I definitely made progress, but not a lot of progress when I really reflect back. Over the past several years, having become a socially connected educator, I've definitely been able to deepen my own practice because I've been able to kind of see what other practitioners are doing. There's a lot of excellent practitioners out there sharing some really good work. As well, I've been able to connect with some researchers. When Dean and I were talking, I admitted to Dean that one of the biggest things that I'm grappling with at this point in my career is knowing my own effect as an educator. Although I feel like I'm doing really good things in my program, I think my teaching is quite innovative and creative. I truly don't know the impact that I'm having on my students. I use specific strategies and ideas that I've developed over the years, again, that seem to be engaging to the students and making learning very relevant and meaningful. And although I think that I'm having an impact and I see that I'm having an impact, I truly don't know. I think Nexus Education, one of the big visions that we have is that research is no longer directed from the top down. Instead, it's giving practitioners a powerful voice in conducting their own research and learning how to find out their own effect and impact, as well as the impact of the programs in which they teach on their learners. So the big questions that I have for researchers at this point is, how are you going to make me better at what I do? How can the research make me better at what I do without me having to pay $79 for an article, a research article, or $49, however much it costs? I'm not really willing to pay that money for one research article. I think that there's a big gap between research and what's actually happening with practitioners right now. So another question I have to researchers is, how can we narrow that gap and better collaborate on a more meaningful and deeper level to make us both better at what we do, to make practitioners better at what they do, to help practitioners understand what needs to be done to truly know their effect, and to actually make researchers better at what they do. How can we work together at creating this vision? And I think that's what really motivates me to be involved with Nexus Education. So that's what I want to use that as a starting point for the discussion. And again, I hope that researchers will get involved by helping to answer these questions. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you check out Nexus Education in the next few weeks and months.